Good morning. It's Sunday, November 1st. I know the date today because last night was Halloween. So we'll start fresh. Let's wait for the bat signal to go out. It's been a couple of days off. I've done other things, but I haven't been here. Took my Friday and Saturday. Yesterday was a glorious day. Weather was beautiful, cool here in the mountains, getting really a lot cooler some days. So it was cool and beautiful. And Jim and I went out and just enjoyed it. So I see someone. I don't have my glasses. Let me know who's popping in. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Keep it coming. Come on in. I'm all about the joy today. I'm all about the being happy. Yesterday while I was out walking, we went to Bryson City, North Carolina. And it's this cute little quaint little town that's full of little shops. And we just wandered through shops and saw all kinds of neat stuff and did a lot of window shopping. Those moments I saw signs that were find joy. Believe. I posted some of those this morning. Believe was everywhere. It's Christmas. I think that's why I've always loved Christmas so much. That's why it's November 1st and I'm ready to put up a Christmas tree, because it seems as if those of us who are magical creatures, it feels very much like home when we fall into that energy of Christmas, because everything seems more magical. You look around, the movies are all about a man in a red suit who flies through the sky with a reindeer leading a sleigh full of toys. You know, it's okay to believe in elves and fairies, and we decorate our homes with magical creatures, and we bring trees in our house, and we hang fairy lights all over those trees, and we make everything more beautiful. And it feels like this year is even more important than it's ever been before. Don't we do that every day as light workers? We are continuously working to make the world a more beautiful place in whatever way. It may not be physical as much as energetic, but this is what we're all about now. So when I start thinking, oh my gosh, here we come into Christmas season, I'm ready to really do it. I'm ready to really, this cute little cottage here in the mountains, I'm ready to just string lights everywhere. And just decorate everything. Jim brought me boxes and boxes and boxes of Christmas decorations, old decorations that he finds everywhere or that he's collected up. And like there's a whole box of little elves even. Hold on. I'm gonna sneeze. Never attractive to sneeze on camera. And walk away. Yes, and allergies are thick right now too. It's so much. The leaves and everything, and the weather changes, and the heat is on, and so there's more dust. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Hope. Good morning, Carol Ann and Carol Kincaid West and Julie. Thank you guys. Anyone else that's here? I see 6 and I only see 4 comments, so I am so glad that you guys popped in today. Melanie, good morning. I feel like it's really important for us. I started this Operation Joy, but I just think it's going to be all of me. It can't just be a Facebook page or a group where I just feel like being joyful right now is so important. And taking the time. Today, my big thing is moments. I feel like we so often, if I could go back and change anything in my relationship with Steve, I think I would have spent more time just being in the moment. You know, we had our moments. We had a lot of little tiny moments, but I think so often we let our moments pass by, and we just somehow a part of us knows that we're eternal beings, and so it's like we don't, what's the best way to put it? Kids think they're going to live forever, you know, and you don't pay attention, you don't slow down. As we grow older, it's like we just get more and more busy, and we so rarely just slow down and just pay attention to right here, right now, this moment. And it's so important for us now to pay attention to those moments, not only because that's really all we have, but also because he just sent me a message and said he found more Christmas stuff. You guys, you wouldn't believe the Christmas stuff I've got. I'm sorry, that distracted me. I gotta start putting it up, because otherwise there's no room for it in the house. It's gotta go somewhere. So it's in these tiny moments, these moments of enjoyment. Yesterday, he and I just, you know, it was Halloween, and we were going to dress up. I was going to dress up as Caroline, and Caroline was going to do my makeup. And they got off. Caleb took them out, and they were doing their thing. And he and I went out and just spent some time in the beauty of the mountains in fall, and in and out of these shops. And we were enjoying ourselves immensely. And when it finally came down to, some of his family came over and we did walk downtown and see the chaos of Gatlinburg on Halloween. We didn't stay there that long. We went to a little coffee shop that I like a lot. That was my main goal. I just want one of her chai tea lattes. It's like her chai tea lattes are magic. If you could drink a cup of pie, that's what it is. It's like the most magical experience. And every time I go in there, she knows who we are because we're local, and she talks like we're best friends, and she knows exactly what we want. She's like, I get you a cream with, she has an accent, I can't do it, but she said, I get you a coffee with cream, and I get you a chai tea latte with oat milk every time. And she loads them all up and gives us a discount. She's awesome. So it's our place. It's our place to go. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like these little moments. Good morning. Good morning. Yum is right. It is delicious. Are we paying attention? That's my biggest fear in life, I think, now, is looking back later and wishing that I had slowed down. Looking back and wishing that I had enjoyed those moments. So everybody's telling me, my kids, they can't stand the idea that I want to decorate for the holidays already. And I'm like, but Gatlinburg already has all the Christmas lights up. And I'm pretty sure today or tomorrow they will turn them on, because they start turning everything on the day after Halloween. Because I know it's because they want to make money, but I also know it's because it's magical here and it's beautiful. And when you take a walk downtown when those lights are on, or you drive around here, there's a place called the Island over in Pigeon Forge. They have a water fountain that goes to the beat of music, and it lights up. All the different spurts of water have different lights. And I remember last year, November 1st, I went there and they were playing Christmas music. The water was going to the beat of the Christmas music, and my whole heart swelled up. There's something that's so magical about the Christmas season, and I'm on a mission this year to create that magic in those moments every day. It might be the middle of summer. It might be January when everything's just cold and dark and ugly out. Whatever it is. I feel like we need to be on a mission to brighten up the planet in any way that we can. Whether we leave our Christmas lights on longer, whether we do beautiful things for each other, I don't know, you guys. That's what Operation Joy is all about, but I really feel like it's everything about me now. It's like, as light workers, can we raise the vibration by treating every day like it's magic? Every day like it's a day of giving, a day of loving, a day of just feeling like we can have fun and enjoy one another, bake cookies together, and go out Christmas caroling. Can we go out Easter caroling? Can we help me with this? Because it feels like that's all they want to give us this morning, really, is just this sense of joy and this sense of belief. I had this that's why I was so hooked on the word believe yesterday, because years ago, it's probably been 5 years ago anyway. It was 5 years ago exactly, because Steve and I only lived together in where did we live? Santa Claus for 1 year. We bought the house in Santa Claus. He lived there for 1 year. We had one Christmas together there, and he decorated that house like you wouldn't believe. It looked like a fairy tale mansion. It had lights all the way up around the roof. He got on a roof while I was working. I was working at the Christmas store, Santa Claus Christmas store. And I was driving home and I saw around Christmas Lake. That's how crazy I am about Christmas. I asked to move to Santa Claus. We lived in Christmas Lake Village. We had 3 lakes in Christmas Lake Village. One was Christmas Lake, one was Lake Noel, and one was Lake Holly. Isn't that crazy? And I worked at a Santa Claus Christmas store, and the next year I worked at Holiday World in the Christmas section where they played Christmas music all the time, and I was putting little kids on Christmas rides. Yeah, I got a problem. But when he died, I put it all away. It was really difficult. The first couple of years, first year especially, I didn't want to put up a Christmas tree. I didn't want anything to do with any of it. I had lost my joy. It's back. And where I was going was 5 years ago. I had one of my first real visions that I can remember, and it was this beautiful scripted word that was huge and golden, and it was just like calligraphy written, and the word was believe. Great big golden letters, believe. I think that word is like one of the most important words in the English dictionary. Believe, because our lives are as magical as we choose to believe that we can create them to be. So that word is coming full circle for me today. As I was wandering through those shops yesterday, and one of them was, you wouldn't believe, oh my gosh, they had the coolest Christmas stuff. If I were ever to create a shop, that shop would have been my shop. It had the coolest stuff in it. And I posted just a couple of pictures from that shop. I've got more. But there was Believe everywhere I looked. And then when we walked downtown last night, Bigfoot, Believe. I saw Bigfoot Believe signs too. Believe has been a very important word to me. And joy and faith and all of that. And in the tiny moments. So I'm all about that today. Kids are just going to have to deal with it. If they don't want Christmas decorations, they can go live with a neighbor for a while. Because we're going to do it. You watch me go. I have to. I got to do something with all these boxes of things he keeps bringing over. I got to put them somewhere. I already have a full-size Santa Claus standing in my living room that he brought over. I put a sign on it for Halloween. It's a green sign and it said Hocus Pocus, but it was Santa Claus standing there holding a Hocus Pocus sign. I might as well just make this Christmas the most beautiful Christmas ever, because I don't know. You know, Steve and I only had one Christmas in Santa Claus. I don't know if I'm ever going to have another Christmas on Earth in this physical, or if I'll ever have another Christmas in this house. I don't know. We're not guaranteed another moment. That's what it's all about this morning. It's living in those moments. We get so wrapped up in worrying and thinking too much and being afraid. Oh, I don't know if I can't do that because, I don't want to go over and just love on that person that I love so much, because what if, What if they don't accept me? What if they're too busy? What if they, whatever. I don't want to give a gift to that person. What if they don't want it? What if they don't accept it? I don't want to show somebody, I want to tell somebody I love them. What if they don't return that love? There's so many things. I have this fear that something will happen to Jim. So sometimes I don't want to go for that long hike because I'm afraid something might happen, or I don't know. There's just parts of us that hold back out of fear. So if we pull it back to this moment and we just say, right now, everything's perfect. Everything is perfect right now. I don't need to figure out how to take care of the next moment. It'll take care of itself. I'll take care of that when I get to it. But right now, everything's fine. Everything's good. And I can find joy in this one moment. And with all the joy that I find, moment by moment by moment, my house is going to look like the North Pole. You wait and see. I'll post pictures. And that's all I got for you guys today. I just feel like it's a reminder day to remember to love the people that are in your life every single moment. Yesterday Jim and I were talking about, what happens if something happens to one of us. Make sure that you got wills. Make sure that you got all this taken care of. And, and it pulls my energy down. And then it was like, but what if the one thing after we pass away, what if the one thing that we sit around and go, man, I wish I had done that different. What if it was just that I wish that I had told people that I loved them more often? I wish that I'd lived in the moments more often. I wish I'd stopped worrying, wasting my breath and my life energy worrying about things that I couldn't control. What if instead of worrying about hustling and bustling and trying to figure out the perfect gift for everybody on your list, what if you just give them love this year? What if you just have joy? What if they just feel that the beautiful feeling inside of their heart of being completely enveloped in somebody else's love? What if? What if you just give them your time? What if you bake cookies together? What if you go to that next door neighbor who's got no grandchildren and nobody's visiting, and you sit with her for a while? Don't just take her cookies, sit and let her tell you stories. I wish, Carol, don't you wish? I know you feel it too. Those of us who have lost a loved one. I wish that I could have one more Christmas with him. In physical. He's around me all the time. But I wish I could do it one more time. So please, that's my message to you guys today, without bringing a bunch of tears. is just please those people that are in your life that maybe you haven't spoken to in a while, or you feel like you're not fully giving yourself to them. This is all you got in this physical. Yes, you can come back again, but you won't be in this physical form again, and you won't have these same relationships again. So enjoy them while you've got them. Learn to enjoy every single moment if you can, as much as you possibly can. I know life will beat us up, but man, if you can just find joy in the process of it all, in those tiny moments when you suddenly stop and you go, oh, and you know what? It means something else too. It is stop denying yourself all the time for what's going to be 10 years in the future. You're like, well, no, I can't do those fun things right now because I got to save all my money and I got to do these things. I got all this. I got this all planned out. And in 10 years, I'm going to retire. And then I get to go travel and I get to go see people and I get to, and what if that just is ridiculous? How many people will tell you that they decided to wait and just work, and not enjoy their families and bust their heinies for years and years and years just so they could get to a certain place so that they could enjoy life and travel, and then something happened to one of them and they never got to do it. I still remember it. It really haunts me. When my grandmother turned 89, but when they were getting ready for her 89th birthday, she had always wanted to go on some kind of a cruise, and my mother planned. She talked to my uncles, and they all kind of, and my aunt, and they all kind of planned, okay, she needs to go on a cruise. And they even decided that they're just going to go to one of these little cruises in Kentucky down the Cumberland River or something. And that would have been suffice, because my grandmother did go to Alaska on a cruise, but she really wanted to do something like that again. And she was getting older, but she was still very, very active, you know? And so my uncles bought the tickets for this cruise for her 90th birthday. And I'm like, but her 89th birthday is right around the corner. Why don't you just do it then? Something really big inside of me, and I didn't tell them that, but I felt like, wow, you know, she's turning 89. Isn't that an awfully big milestone? Why do you gotta wait? Why don't you just do it? She never made it to her 90th birthday. She is this healthy person somewhere not too long after she had her birthday. It was in the next springtime or summer. She was diagnosed with cancer, and she didn't make it to her next birthday. So that sticks with me. That's been a long time ago, but it hangs with me because I really feel like we all need to consider that more and spend more time just being here now. We are never going to die, you know, like our physical just passes. So we've got that hope, and yet we won't be able to come back to this. We won't have these same people. So enjoy them while you've got them. If I've learned nothing else from the losses that I've had in my life, it's, God, slow down. Slow down. Enjoy those leaves as they're falling. Enjoy that pet that you got. You know they're not going to last forever. Enjoy the home that you live in. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your loved ones, because enjoy this Christmas season. Start it whenever you dang well want to. If you want to celebrate Christmas every stinking day from here on out until the last breath that you breathe, which I might just do, do it. Stop telling people it's not cool, or stop listening to people that say it's not cool, which is what my kids do to me. Stop worrying about those people that tell you that you can't love openly, that you can't fully give unconditional love. Just love them anyway. You know, all we can do is just show them. So that's all I got. I'm just full of love today. That was Bill. Tried to provide for everyone. Yeah. I wish Bill and I had spent more time just relaxing, being together, just enjoying life. You know, I think that it's really funny, Carol, and I read that article that you read today about connections, about us coming together as soul families now, and how important it is to create these connections. And I've been talking about that so much. So when you did that, I was like, yes, you know, we're all receiving these same messages. How important it is to start really looking for your soul family. And I believe more than anything that you are a part of my soul family. I saw it in your eyes. But the truth is long before that happened, you said something about us living these parallel lives. And in ways, you and I are a lot alike. And in ways, Steve and Bill were so much alike. Steve was always taking care of everyone. He was so busy all the time. He was always, and when he wasn't busy, he was usually planted in front of a Batman movie. It's like, just life gives us these painful lessons for a reason. Just dang it, if you want, if whatever, if you, I could go on and on and on this, but I just want to remind you guys how important it is to live in joy and to understand that Christmas is so important to us this year because it's absolutely magical. Because it's the most magical holiday, and I know everybody that watches this won't be into Christmas, but the season, this holiday season, as we come up towards Thanksgiving and into Christmas and all of the other holidays that are all wrapped up in this time, is such a magical time. It's such a time when people want to give to one another and people want to create beautiful things. And so I think I just feel like pushing it to a whole year long, every single moment, feeling that same joy that we feel. As little children, that day that you were like, Christmas Eve, you go to bed and you're like, oh gosh, I know that Christmas tree is going to have some special things underneath it. And I can't wait. We're in that right now. Can you feel it? The energy of the universe right now is so giving. And we are in this place of we've waited for something for so long. And the universe is trying to say, hey, it's Christmas. Guess what? Steve sometimes comes to me in a Santa Claus costume. He does. It's very funny. Because he wants you to know right now it's Christmas. Don't wait. Don't wait for 2 months from now. Don't wait. If you want to give somebody a gift, you give it to them right now. Just enjoy them. Love them while you've got them. We don't know. Jim's always setting things aside. He's got things all over his house, stashed in every closet. He's always buying things ahead of time so he's ready for Christmas. And I envy that in him, that he can do that and then remember where that stuff is, because I wouldn't. I'd put it away and it'd be gone forever. When I get a gift for somebody, I want them to have it right now. I really do. I can't hold it. I can't keep a secret. Please, can I give it to him right now? I just think that that's part of who we're supposed to be. We just give love freely every day without holding back, without stashing it in a closet someplace, without saying, oh, there will be a better time to say I love you. There'll be a better time to give that hug. There's never a better time than right here and right now. Okay? That's all we got. That's all we got is right here, right now. So find joy. Find love. Whatever makes your heart light up, live it. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Guess what? It's time. Let's go into a little meditation. Who would like to join me in that today? I'm not going to run you off too fast. It almost, oh, that was just little leaves. It's supposed to get down to like 27 degrees here tonight. I'm going to freeze. I'll turn on the heat. But it's cold. I don't like cold. It'll be okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get our feet planted. Let's just bring in the joy today. It's like it's on my throat. I need to go ahead and get this cleared. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really feeling it. Somebody in this group is gonna have a good cry here. Who is it? Is it me? Who's making me want to cry? I'm so glad, Julie. So glad. I love you so much. She says, Diane and Carol, listening to you has made me a totally different person. Enjoy hubby so much now. I thank you. That's so awesome. That does my heart good. And I bet it does Carol's too. Enjoy those that you love every moment that you get them. Because you don't know. There's no guarantee. So let's just enjoy today for a few minutes. Let's enjoy each other. Whoever wants to stay with me. Cold and rainy. We don't got rain anymore. It's blue skies out there. It rained last night. But it suddenly got bright, so I might just decide today, since I've got my day to myself and I'm gonna spend time in joy, I might decorate a little bit and then I might actually go out on a hike or something on my own, even though it's cold. I don't know. Figure it out. Gotta do something special for me today. Do that for you too. Give yourself a gift every day. What do you want? What do you want? It's important to keep asking yourself that question. Take a big breath. Put your feet down on the floor. Feel that grounding energy from the earth. We're allowing the earth to just tie us right down so we don't fly away. 27. Well, it's 27 Fahrenheit. Difference. Are you talking Celsius or Fahrenheit? Hope, because for us 27 is well below freezing. It's quite cold. I'm worried for my Steve tree. So the energy is moving in. We're calling in all the angels. I'm calling in Archangel Michael for protection over each one of you. I hope you can feel his presence. Beautiful. Asking for the angels to go through your homes, over your land, wherever you may be, in your cars. Looking for those things that are pulling you down energetically. Anything that may be making you feel ill or depressed or sad or heavy. We're asking for a clearing of your space, of your aura, today as we go through this. We're asking for healing. Archangel Raphael, Jesus, Master Healers, Kuan Yin, Divine Feminine, bring it. There's someone else, hold on. Metatron. I'm trying to figure out what this energy is that's hitting me. There's usually, it's like right here. So bring it. Just give me a message. If you got something, I'm open. I'm just feeling it. I'm not sure who's got someone close to them, but there's definitely a presence. I'm not getting a message. All I'm getting is a presence. So we're going to ask to have any energies that are not here for our highest and good, whether they be earthbound or any kind of energy, anything. We're asking any cords or attachments that are not your own, that are holding you back, that are creating any kind of illness or any dis-ease, mental, physical, spiritual, anything, to be cleared away. All we want is those who are here for our highest of good, that will lighten us up, that will bring us joy today. That's better. So who's got issues with the sinuses today? I'm feeling like there's a lot of heat in the forehead down into the sinuses. So if you're having some issues with your health today, please just say, yes, I want to receive healing. We're asking for the healers to come in. As we're getting this clearing, source energy is coming down over your crown. We're going to get a good clearing. I've been away for a couple of days, so we'll try to throw some imagination and fun in here. But let's allow them to clear. I already feel like it's happening. There's so much pressure in the third eye area. So lots of work going on in the third eye. So just allow source to come down over your crown. And this beautiful clearing energy coming down over. You can feel it. They're like, it's time. Let's lay that crown on their heads. Remind them of their royal heritage. Remind them of their birthright. You are here to receive. Today is Christmas. Don't worry about the calendar. Time does not exist on the other side. They can celebrate Christmas every day if they want to. They're gifting you today. They're gifting you with a beautiful clearing. They're gifting you with this beautiful energy download, messages being received, clearing through the third eye, clearing through the throat, allowing you to see and speak your truth. I see each one of you receiving a gift. It's a box and it's wrapped up, and mine is red paper with a green ribbon. I hope that you can see yours. Just hold it for now. We don't need to open it yet. Just hold that gift in your hands. So they're moving right on down through every one of your chakras. So I've felt it at the crown, down through the third eye. There's a lot of heat in the third eye. They're really working to open you guys up. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's okay to be you. All of you. Don't try to hide yourself anymore. Going down through the throat. So if you feel a need to yawn or stretch your neck, that's the reason. There's lots of energy going to the throat chakra. And down into the heart. Wow. That's powerful stuff today. Okay, down into the solar plexus. I'm just allowing it to move. It'll work as soon as it gets lightens up a little bit. So anything that's in that solar plexus area, anything that you're holding on to, anything that's blocking your energy, if you hold on to things that are untrue, that are heavy, that are not good for you, they're unbeliefs, disbeliefs, things that people have told you about yourself that really aren't true. It may be religious, it could be spiritual, could be lies about, could have been bullying, it could have been mistreatment in any way. Anything heavy. If you feel guilty, if you've been beating yourself up, it like gets stored. Solar plexus to me is a warehouse. And you've got a lot of beautiful things in there that you put there, but if you got anything that's still lower vibrational, it's time to clear it out. So they're asking you, some of you actually have cords to your solar plexus. I'm feeling a tug there. So we're asking Archangel Michael to come in with a team of angels. We're going to sever and release any cords or attachments to the solar plexus. If it's a loved one that has passed that you're trying to cling to, it's okay to sever those cords because they come back to you in a healthy way and it won't be making you sick anymore. So if you're having a lot of nausea lately, that's usually the reason. There's usually a cord there to the solar plexus area, any of those lower chakras. So let's go ahead and clear away any cords or attachments. It's not healthy to keep them. You will get sick from holding on to those cords. So we're asking to have them severed and released. There. When you've got a big block someplace or a cord, it keeps your energy from flowing. And it was so stuck. All right. So now as we're moving again, down into the second, clearing away any relationship issues, anything from any past relationship, any energy that is stored there. We want to clear it away, allowing you to be brand new today. Feel that mama energy, that womb. I call the second like it's a womb it's a place of creation where new life forms, miracles, joy, new purpose, new projects, new opportunities. Clear away all that heavy stuff so we can have all kinds of new things pop up for us this week. You watch, keep that all those chakras clear and you'll find things will pop up to you that you never even dreamt possible. You're like, where'd that come from? You're clear. Well done. That's how that happens. You might have ideas come to you that you never thought of before. It's really cool. Okay, down into the root. It's like we're sitting right firmly on a big old rock right now. I hope you can feel that. So enjoy that energy as it comes right up the base of your spine, waking up all of that energy at the base of your spine as it twists and turns and moves its way up through every one of your chakras. It's very beautiful when that happens. All the way up through the crown. Feel that healing energy. Now take a big breath and let it go out to every cell of your body. All this beautiful light energy. Pull it deeply back behind the heart. There's a storage that really is behind your heart. Pull it into there and you can store as much there as you want. Just keep breathing this beautiful energy of healing in. That way you can share it out whenever you like. You have an abundance. Nice, nice. If there is anyone that needs healing, and how Ruth Anderson was asking for healing for her mother and for the nursing home, for those employees that are affected, and for anyone else that's in there, and for her mom. So we're going to ask for healing for that situation. Tony is Sally De La Rosa and Tony. They're going through something right now. Tony is not well, so we're asking for healing for them. If you have anyone, you can say the name right now. That your angels are listening, I promise. Say the name, take a big breath, breathe it out. Beautiful healing going out right now. Going out to the planet, wherever it's needed. We don't need to name names even, just wherever it's needed. We're asking for healing, for peace, for joy, to spread across the planet. Big breath, nice, well done. Very good, very good. We're asking now that I want you to pull that higher self back into your heart completely. It's okay to shine today. Your angels are with you. They've given you a gift, and I want you to see I want you to close your eyes for just a minute while I get quiet. I want you to see if you can see the gift that your angels gave to you for just a minute. Take a big breath and just close your eyes. And it's all mine. I liked it. Hi, Charlie. I liked it a lot. You see? Thank you, angels. When they let you see that, you can use your imagination too. Go ahead and just enjoy something. Use your imagination and see yourself receiving. Even if it's a big hug, which I'm feeling right now. Feel that hug wrapping around you. Your guides, your angels, they love you so much. Now I want you to take a big breath. Integrate all this new energy, pulling that higher self deeply into your heart. And as you're doing that, Source and Archangel Michael, they're coming in to wrap you up in this beautiful layer of protection. It's a bubble, it's clear. And you can let love in and you can release love. You can let your light shine from in there and it's okay. Just make sure you're keeping that bubble complete. You don't want any pinpricks. You don't want any of that negative energy to get to you right now. Hold yourself in that beautiful bubble. And whenever you start to feel stressed, remember that bubble. And ask your angels to make sure that that bubble is complete. Ask them to help you to keep it from getting deflated. And you can push it out sometimes when you feel like you're really crowded. Just like make yourself some room. Can you feel it? Do that with your arms right now. Just kind of push that bubble out around you. Create a beautiful space for yourself to exist in. And do please, your angels are thanking you for the work that you're doing. They understand how heavy the world is right now. And they are grateful and thankful. So grateful, so thankful. They're like kneeling at your feet. Thanking you for the beautiful work you're doing. And that's where this gift came from. I hope that you saw a beautiful gift today. Some of you received a golden key. I feel like I see some keys. I know mine. I could tell you what mine was. At first, all I saw was one little building and it was made of gold. And pretty soon I saw an entire little snow village. But they weren't like what you'd see typically. Each piece was made of solid gold. It was very beautiful. I hope that you saw something too. Linda Kiss. Yes, Linda. Linda Kiss. Bring in healing for Linda Kiss. I just saw that. Angels are still all around us. It's okay to ask. They hear you. You're powerful. All right, take a big breath. Take one more big breath of this because the healing energy is all around us. Sunday fun day. Exactly. Take all that love with you. That's the most beautiful gift there is. All that beautiful love they just brought to us. Take it with you. Enjoy your day. Get out there and enjoy nature if you can. Decorate a little bit. Play some Christmas music for me. Play some sing-along. Play some silly music and dance. Whatever you want to do. Please enjoy your day. I love you guys so much. I will see you again tomorrow morning. Some of you I'll see on Operation Joy tomorrow. I think that's all we got going tonight. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. I love you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.